Have you ever felt like you're running away from something? A problem, a fear, a nagging feeling that just won't go away. It's like a shadow that follows you everywhere. You try to ignore it, pretend it's not there, but deep down, you know it's growing bigger and bigger with each passing day. It's a universal feeling, but let me tell you a story that might just change how you see those shadows. There was once a lush green forest, a paradise for all kinds of animals. But one day, a deep, terrifying voice started booming from a dark cave. Who dares to enter my domain? I am the most fearsome beast in this entire forest. My roar can shake the mountains. The voice was so loud, so menacing, that it sent shivers down everyone's spine. The first to hear it was a pack of wolves. They were known for their cunning and strength, but when they heard that voice, their ears flattened, their tails tucked between their legs, and they ran as fast as they could, never looking back. Whatever is in that cave, they whimpered, we want no part of it. Next, a majestic tiger, the king of the jungle, prowled near the cave. He was proud, powerful, and feared by all. But as he got closer, the voice boomed again, louder than before. I will crush anyone who challenges me. The tiger's fur stood on end. He let out a nervous growl, backed away slowly, and then bolted, his royal courage completely gone. The fear was simply too much to handle. Soon after, a mighty rhino, with its thick skin and powerful horn, charged through the undergrowth. He thought nothing could scare him. He snorted defiantly and stomped his foot, ready for a fight. But the voice echoed from the cave. Your hide is no match for my fangs. Flee or be devoured. The rhino, who had never run from a fight in his life, turned and stampeded away in a cloud of dust, his confidence shattered. Even a herd of wise old elephants, known for their size and memory, couldn't stand up to the fear. They approached the cave cautiously, their large ears flapping. The voice thundered, I am an ancient monster, older than the trees themselves. Your herd is just a snack for me. The elephants trumpeted in alarm and crashed through the forest, desperate to get away from the source of that terrible sound. The news spread like wildfire. The cave became a forbidden place, a symbol of ultimate terror. Every animal, big and small, strong and fast, avoided it at all costs. The problem wasn't solved. It was just ignored. The fear hung over the forest like a dark cloud, and the animals just learned to live around it, their world a little smaller, a little darker than before. But then, along came a tiny green frog. He was small, unassuming, and had a hop in his step. He'd heard the stories, of course. He'd seen the fear in the eyes of the wolves, the tiger, the rhino, and the elephants. But something inside him was different. He was curious. How can a voice alone defeat everyone? He wondered. What is really in that cave? So against everyone's advice, the little frog hopped towards the dark entrance. As he got closer, the voice bellowed, Who is this fool who dares to approach my lair? I will swallow you whole. The ground trembled, but the frog, while a little scared, kept going. He took a deep breath and called out in his squeaky voice, Hello? Who's in there? I just want to see who has such a powerful voice. He hopped into the darkness of the cave. It was damp and cool. The booming voice was even louder inside, echoing off the walls. You've made a fatal mistake, little one. Now you will face my wrath. The frog's heart was pounding, but he kept his eyes open, searching for the source of the sound. He hopped deeper and deeper into the cave, and then he saw it. In the very back of the cave, clinging to a damp leaf, was a tiny, fuzzy caterpillar. It was puffing up its little body and shouting with all its might. I am the great and powerful. Oh, hello there, it said, its booming voice suddenly gone, replaced by a tiny, squeaky whisper. The little frog blinked. Was that you making all that noise? He asked. The caterpillar looked embarrassed. Well, yes, it squeaked. This cave has amazing acoustics, doesn't it? It makes my voice sound so big and scary. I was just having a little fun. The little frog started to laugh, and soon the caterpillar joined in. The terrifying monster that had scared away the strongest animals in the forest was nothing more than a tiny creature whose voice was amplified by its surroundings. The problem wasn't the giant monster. The problem was the echo. The fear wasn't the creature itself, but the unknown. This story tells us something incredibly important. Many of the monsters in our lives, the problems that seem huge and insurmountable, are just like that caterpillar. They seem terrifying from a distance. We hear the echoes of our fears, our anxieties, and our doubts, and they make the problem sound much bigger than it actually is. We run from the cave, telling ourselves it's too scary to face, but avoiding a problem never solves it. It just lets the echo get louder. Courage isn't about not being afraid. The little frog was probably terrified. Courage is about being afraid and taking that next hop anyway. It's about facing the unknown, stepping into the cave, and seeing the problem for what it truly is. More often than not, you'll find that the monster you've built up in your mind is just a little caterpillar, amplified by the echoes of your own fear. So the next time you hear a scary voice echoing from a dark cave in your life, don't run. Be the frog. Take a deep breath, gather your courage, and hop towards it. You might be surprised at what you find. You are stronger than your fears, and most problems are smaller up close. Thanks for watching. Remember to face your fears, one hop at a time. If you enjoyed this story, please like, share, and subscribe for more content that helps us all be a little bit braver. See you next time.